Alright, so I got cut off here, but I'm just going to finish up the video real quick with a few, because we're touching on some important shit. Um, so we got retrograde Saturn, but what's supporting this, being aware of and dreaming about basically, the opportunity to dream about and form illusions based off of structure and stability from the past. Um, we have Pluto retrograde only a few degrees away, basically. So we're transforming. It's perfect. It's perfect energy. It's coupled with is we're transforming our status and structure from the past and things like this. The reality of the past. We're transforming all these things. We have Pluto right there too. So we're literally drawing the blueprint of transforming our own status. And depending on how we're using the other planets in a combination, it's definitely going to be statuses in general and structure in general. I mean, check this out. What are we actually experiencing right now? We've had all these big fat ass earthquakes in California. We've got crazy weather all over the globe right now, literally transforming the structure and stability that we live on, or our status as we know it. The status of California changes immediately when the big one hits, when earthquakes hit and shit like this. So this is literally playing out, especially as Uranus in Taurus moves closer to trining Saturn, and Pluto as well. They move closer to forming that perfect 120-degree angle. But with Neptune being a sextile from Saturn and Pluto, that's what I was just talking about. Basically, it gives us opportunity there in that 60-degree angle to, be in a dream or an illusion or, be imaginative about our status, structure, and stability, and ways of placing boundaries and restrictions in our life and limitations and all these things that Saturn deals with. Here, Saturn's very strong right now here in Capricorn, so right in the middle of the sign. I believe it's on the 17th degree, probably about to move back a degree right now as I make this video. And so it's basically forming a perfect 60-degree angle with Neptune. It's off by like 1 or 2 degrees. So, this is big stuff right here. And personally, at this moment with Saturn and Pluto opposing the Sun, Venus, and the North Node. I mean, it's crazy, man. So what we love, appreciate, and value is what we're consciously aware of, and we're also consciously aware of and having light shed on our spiritual path in this lifetime. But it's all completely at odds with reality and the way that we've been transforming reality based off of our status and transforming the structures and our ways of gaining stability in our lives. So this is a lot of crazy stuff, man. But we got Sun and Venus also trine Neptune, so we got the gift to create illusions based off of what we're consciously aware of, which at the moment would be our spiritual path in this lifetime, the head of the dragon, and what we love, appreciate, and value, are willing to compromise with, and art and things like this that Venus rules. Beauty. So right now it's a very beautiful, tranquil time for sure in many ways, but everyone is definitely thinking about their status and structure in their lives and things like this. I know I am. I can literally say that. And right now, even though I'm thinking slowly, I'm still thinking very passionately. Make no mistake about it. So at this moment, I mean, you'll come across people talking all kinds of crazy passionate shit because they don't really know what they're talking about. They don't know about the fresh Mercury retrograde. They don't know that they're just kicking shit from the past, and they're talking very slow. So all my fast communicators right now, my Geminis, Gemini Sun Moon Rising, Virgo Sun Moon Rising, Mercury in Gemini, Mercury in Virgo, definitely not someone like me with Mercury in Taurus, but people with this type of energy a lot. It's slowed down. I'm sorry. You're going to be talking circles around yourself. You're going to be talking yourself to sleep. Even Geminis, man. Especially with that sextile of Gemini and Leo, with Mercury being in Leo. Gemini, people with Gemini energy right now, you got a lot of opportunity to express right now. A lot of opportunity to passionately express what you're thinking about. And that could literally wear you out, man. You'll talk circles around everyone, including yourselves. It's crazy, man. So so that's a little bit on that. So that's about that with the Neptune retrograde. Let's talk one last, let's finish it up real quick talking about Uranus, because we're going to have Jupiter going direct again. So you best be learning you best be learning right now higher knowledge and wisdom, because once Jupiter goes direct again, there's no excuses at all. Jupiter's transiting over, the same degrees it's already transited over. So if you don't want that shit to play out catastrophically for your ass, make sure you learning and gaining wisdom, gaining knowledge, but um, with Uranus is in Taurus, right? So Uranus dealing with change and opposition and rebellion, but also uniqueness and originality, right? So this is, and they're one and the same. This is Uranus, and we have Uranus in Taurus, and Uranus moves very slow. So Uranus and Taurus basically is our way of shining in our uniqueness and originality, as well as opposing and rebelling and things like this. Is going to be in that energy signature of fixed earth, of being fixated on your own way of thinking and being practical, which is what Taurus represents, which is why Taurus has no other choice but to focus on beauty and the five senses and to rule over this realm, because that's a lot of dignity. That's a lot of dignity, my G. Um, so Uranus being in Taurus, it's in the first decan of Taurus. Actually, at this moment, it's on the 6th degree of Taurus, so it's conjunct a lot of big, powerful stars like Alpha Aries, Alpha Cassiopeia, Beta Cassiopeia, Beta Cepheus, Alpha Triangulum, a lot of big, powerful stars, but namely Hamal, the head of the ram, so very forceful and aggressive and fiery type of energy, amidst the stubborn fixed earth quality, very practical quality. So I understand this energy very well. This is the degree I have my ruling planet Mercury on, so and it's Mercury retrograde when I was born too. So this Mercury retrograde is, I'm no stranger to it. I was born Mercury retrograde on the 6th degree of Taurus, so slow moving Mercury in a very powerful spot is no that's home for me basically. It's no sweat off my back, man. I'm used to that shit. So with Uranus going retrograde though, it's going to bring up right now it's going to bring up, once it goes retrograde on the same day Jupiter goes direct, it's going to bring up past ways of past uniqueness and originality, and past rebellion, past opposition, and things like this. So it could play out, with others bringing that to you. It could play out that's being used against you, or you could be the one using that energy, But that's basically going to be the Uranus retrograde in a nutshell. I think it's retrograde till like February or something like that. Next year, it's going to be retrograde for a long time. So be ready for that, man. Definitely be ready for that. Yeah, man. And the last thing would be that this is trining Jupiter. So Uranus, actually, there's a lot of not Jupiter. There's a lot of aspects for Uranus, but Uranus, 6 degrees Taurus, basically trine Saturn and Pluto in Capricorn. So we got that gift between cardinal and fixed Earth, just like we have that gift between cardinal and fixed water right now. So we got the negative polarity signs right now, cardinal and fixed water and Earth. So Cancer, Scorpio, and Capricorn, Taurus. That's what we're dealing with here. So this is going to give us the gift to initiate transformation of our status in a very unique and original way, and we'll be able, and it might include some opposition and rebellion as well, basically. But we have the gift, we have opportunities to create illusion based off of our uniqueness and originality, and illusions to rebel, and then we have opportunities to stabilize and to create and then stabilize, emotional ways of what we love. Man, there's a lot of energy, man, and it's way hot out here, man. So it goes deep, man. It goes deep. But hey, man, this is just a little follow-up to make sure I got it all. That's enough for right now, I think. Love y'all, man. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you think and what I could bring to you that might be more helpful and whatnot. Love y'all, man. Thanks for tuning in. We'll definitely get to some more good topics coming up soon. And, namaste to the soul groups, subconscious community. Shouts out. Star family, soul family. Love y'all. Peace and namaste.